Did you know that a single U.S. aircraft carrier strike group has the power to dominate vast swaths of ocean, influence geopolitics, and deter adversaries from thousands of miles away? It's no wonder China's military is laser-focused on these colossal vessels. But why are U.S. aircraft carriers such a threat to China? And how is the People's Liberation Army, PLA, planning to neutralize them? Today, we'll uncover the secrets behind this silent standoff and explore the strategies both nations are using to maintain dominance at sea. Aircraft carriers are more than just floating air bases. They are the ultimate symbols of military power projection. During World War II, U.S. carriers proved their worth at battles like Midway and Leyte Gulf, turning the tide of war in the Pacific. Fast forward to today, and the U.S. Navy operates 11 nuclear-powered carriers, each the centerpiece of a carrier strike group, CSG. These groups combine air power, sea control, and advanced defense systems to dominate global waters. For China, whose ambitions include controlling the South China Sea and projecting power beyond, these carriers represent a major obstacle. A single U.S. carrier strike group can challenge entire fleets, making them a prime target in any potential conflict. China's growing military ambitions hinge on controlling critical waterways and deterring U.S. intervention in regional disputes. The presence of U.S. carriers undermines this strategy in several key ways. First, force projection. A carrier strike group can deploy over 75 aircraft, including F-35C stealth fighters, to strike targets, provide air superiority, and conduct surveillance anywhere in the world. Second, freedom of navigation. U.S. carriers ensure open shipping lanes in contested areas like the South China Sea, directly challenging China's claims over these waters. Third, deterrence. The sheer presence of a carrier sends a powerful message. During the Taiwan Strait crisis of 1996, the deployment of U.S. carriers forced China to back down. For the PLA, these capabilities are a nightmare. In response, China has invested heavily in countermeasures, including a prioritized list of targets within U.S. carrier strike groups. The PLA's strategy to counter U.S. carriers revolves around what military analysts call anti-access/area denial, a 2/AD tactics. This involves preventing carriers from operating within key regions, particularly the First Island chain. Here's how the PLA plans to neutralize these powerful ships. First, long-range ballistic missiles. The DF-21D carrier killer is a missile capable of striking moving targets at sea from over 1,500 kilometers away. Then there's the DF-26, another long-range missile with both nuclear and conventional capabilities. These missiles are designed to overwhelm carrier defenses by attacking in salvos. Second, submarine and naval threats. The PLA Navy's Type 093B submarines are equipped with advanced torpedoes and cruise missiles to strike carriers undetected. They also employ swarm tactics, using multiple platforms to confuse and overwhelm carrier strike group defenses. Third, electronic warfare. Disrupting radar, communication and targeting systems within the strike group is crucial. The PLA's J-16D electronic attack aircraft and advanced jamming systems are central to this approach. Fourth, hypersonic weapons. Hypersonic glide vehicles like the DF-ZF can evade current missile defenses, representing a game-changing threat to carriers. Finally, cyber warfare. Targeting the U.S. Navy's digital infrastructure to disable key systems before a physical attack even begins. Both nations face high stakes in this strategic game of cat and mouse. For the U.S., aircraft carriers symbolize unmatched power and flexibility. Losing a carrier would not only be a devastating blow militarily but also psychologically. The cost of a carrier like the USS Gerald R. Ford is over $13 billion, not to mention the thousands of lives at risk. For China, successfully neutralizing a U.S. carrier would signal a shift in global power dynamics, emboldening its claims over disputed territories and weakening U.S. influence in Asia. But this conflict extends beyond military posturing. Both nations must contend with economic and geopolitical consequences. Escalating tensions risk destabilizing global trade, as 30% of the world's shipping passes through the South China Sea. An arms race in the region could lead to more nations aligning with either the U.S. or China, further polarizing global politics. Here's the big question. Are traditional aircraft carriers becoming obsolete in the face of modern threats like hypersonic missiles and cyber warfare? Or can they adapt to stay relevant? The U.S. Navy is already taking steps to address these challenges, upgrading Aegis combat systems to counter hypersonic threats, developing directed energy weapons like lasers for missile defense, integrating AI and drones into carrier operations to enhance survivability. On the other hand, China's relentless pursuit of advanced anti-ship systems underscores the need for the U.S. to innovate continuously. This silent arms race will likely shape the future of naval warfare for decades to come. So, what do you think? Are U.S. aircraft carriers still the ultimate symbol of military dominance, or are they becoming too vulnerable in the face of evolving threats? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us for more deep dives into global defense and strategy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.